Hey guys, hey, it's me, Jimmy Lou from the Messy Craft Corner. Welcome, welcome, you guys. We're going to work in the prayer book today and all the fun stuff. It's 5 o'clock and it's time for us to have our live. Come on in and say hey, you guys. We're going to be working in this book. And I've already uploaded the first 2 videos for this over on YouTube. And I've re-uploaded them here on Facebook as well. So those 2 things are what's happening. What's happening with you guys today? Anybody do anything fun? Anybody do anything extra fun today? We got to see my mother-in-law. That was fun. We had lunch with her. Also fun. And today I'm going to add a waterfall to the back of this book. Let's get some comments happening. I see Susan and Molly and Amanda. Amanda, hello. Hi, Venus. Hello, Linda Jeremiah. Who else is here? Come on in and say hi. Who has had a chance to replay these these videos? Anybody had a chance to replay them? Or you want to say to me, I just hadn't had a chance to see them yet, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Okay, so there we go. We have Rita McCorkle. Hello, Joyful Rose. Hello, everyone who's getting here. Hey, hey, Miss Roberta Worthley and Paulette. I'm sure Molly has put us into, whoops, the Jamboree. I didn't mean to open that. What else do we have here? Paulette, Petro. Hello, Petro. I know you saw it because you were commenting on the replay of this video. Hello. You have Paulette. Awesome. 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 Okay. So basically the first week we took a little golden book and I showed how to break it down because I really wanted you guys to be able to do that. So we have, I need to add some glue to that. And so that's what we did. We broke it all down and then we put it all back together, putting 2 signatures in it. Okay. So there's Kimberly and Tracy. And then, we had a day where I did my tag challenge and we did some tags and some journal cards last week. Larry was part of that. We did some pockets and, belly bands, that kind of thing, to make it all pull together. I'm in the Jamboree. Thank you. You watched it on YouTube. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So I'm gonna work in this today, and I'm gonna put a waterfall in the back. Hey, Judy Moore and Sue Pioski. And so here's a tuck spot. I did these 2 pockets here in the center to put these tags. So our first step for this is I wanted to show you the last part. Here's the other journal card. Here's Larry's belly band and what he chose to put in there. Hi, Carol. And then there was a pocket too that got put in somewhere back here. Here we go. That was also made into a little tuck spot, which is perfect. Okay, so if you did this the way I did it and you came out this far with the fabric, you want to maybe do something like this. You want to cover it with either some fabric or some paper, some pretty paper, right? So I have this. This is what we're going to do. We're going to cover this with paper. That's going to help to brace this all up and hold it in place. Hi, Dana. Hey, Laurie and Ruth. How are you guys? And then what we're going to do is on this back cover, we're going to turn it into a waterfall. So we got 6 inches. So I'm going to cut this down to 5 3/4. We got 6 by 8. So 7 3/4 by 5 3/4. 5 3/4 Lexington, North Carolina is getting snow. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? And then what did I say hi? There's Sharon and Ruth. Hello. 7 3/4. Just like so. There's Susan B. I'll catch your replay then. We're going to cover this up just like so. All right. Before I cover it, I'm going to put some ribbon underneath. So that way I can pull the ribbon around and tie it. And that's just going to hold the waterfall into place. Okay. So I have gray. I'm going to go with gray here. And I got to grab a pair of scissors. Give me a second. Hi, Linda Fletcher. Ooh, 1952. What's the title? Tell us. All right, so we're going to take this, and you can put it the whole length and then bring it around. I'm not actually going to do that. I'm going to use, excuse my reach, some tape, right? I'm going to put this down using some double-sided tape. I'm doing good, Deborah Campbell. How are you? Like I said, we had lunch with my mother-in-law today. That was fun. What'd you guys do that was fun today? Anybody do anything extra fun? All right, and I'm going to be using most likely Fabri-Tac on this because of the fabric. 7 little postmen. That sounds like fun. Okay, so this will be coming up around. We want to make sure to give enough of a length to tie stuff with. Okay, now the only thing with this is we're going to be dancing around it. Hi, Liz Zellen. Worked on your 50s journal. I saw it. Howard and you had lunch today, Dana. How fun is that? Oh, the Whitehall Joann's is closing. That's near where my sister lives, near there. All right, and then up here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cover this over with some sticky tape. 5 inches of fresh snow. Wait. Just like that. And just like that. Okay, now I'm good to cover this over. Okay, and then we'll cut up the pieces. My inspiration for this is these pieces here. I think I want to do them onto the cards. So this these pieces from that little book are 4.5, which means I would need 5 inches. We can do 5 inches. I don't think I've ever heard of it. You got an inch of sleet and snow. We stay in where it's warm. I heard it was 9 this morning in Texas. Well, we'll figure out the whole waterfall pieces later. So what you want to do is take the backing off of the double-sided tape on your ribbon and then just glue everything over the top of it. Oh, fun. Cool. I'm glad you guys are taking things apart for journals. Oh, you know what? I've only been in the Whitehall Joann's a handful of times, so I probably didn't even notice it. That's probably the truth. So I'm putting Fabri-Tac on the back here. Okay. going kind of tight up against the edges out here. A Lion King journal, awesome. Caddy corner of the Chick-fil-A, okay. Okay, hopefully you guys all saw my post from earlier. If you haven't seen it, make it a point to stop by the Messy Craft Corner on the page and check that out, okay? All right, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to figure out how wide do we want our waterfall pieces and how do we want to do them. All right, so I have blue. This blue cardstock is from Paper Studio. And I think I'm going to use this light blue. It's a lighter blue for the waterfall pieces. Then we can decide if we want to mat them with this and then go this direction. Or if we want to mat with a darker blue and then go this on top of the darker blue. So I'd like to hear your ideas there for that. The back book cover was 6 inches. We cut it down to 5 3/4, so I can go as big as 5 1/2, but I already know I want to do 5 inches because these little pages are 4 1/2. So when I put those in, it's going to give me a 1/4 inch on each side. Unless we mat it up with the other paper. So let's take a look. 5 inches. Okay. So see, side to side will be like that. Unless we mat it. That'll look something along that line. You want to see a darker blue? Okay, so use the lighter blue and then mat it with a darker blue. Gotchas. Okay. We can do this. All right, so 5 inches. Now we're figuring out how tall we need to go. So I would need 4 inches. I actually need 4 1/2. Okay. So 4 1/2. Score it at a 1/2 of an inch. Half of an inch. Okay, and this is just going to be a regular waterfall. Now let's see if that works out. Let's see what it's going to look like. Boy, Molly had her meeting and you guys are all... I had other pretty paper we could have used, but it's okay. All right, so this is 5 inches, which means then we're going to go to 4 3/4. Okay, and then this part here with the fold under is 4 inches, which means we're going to do 3 3/4 and see what this looks like. Okay. So it'll look a little something like this. Is that what you guys were hoping for? Is that what you guys were hoping for? Hi, Bonnie Butler. Sorry, Dana. And then I have a bunch of these, right, from the book we can do. Okay, so these then were 4 1/2. I think we're only going to get like 4 or 5. Okay, so this was 5 inches, right? 5 inches. 4 by 4.5. So let's look at what these 4 will look like. And if we need to add one more. Do, 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 do. All right, so tonight I'll be downloading this video and putting it right up onto YouTube. There is a playlist over there already in place. If you're not following me on YouTube, if you're not a subscriber, the best way to do that is to go and to start watching one of my videos or any creator's video, and then hit that subscribe button about 2 or 3 minutes into the video. That will help tell YouTube that you are not a potential scammer person. Okay, and then this is going to go on here, and I'm holding off on this for a second because I'm not really sure what one I want to put on the top, but the top sides will all have this. The back side will all be this light blue so that you can write or add a picture or something on it. I have not. I have to be honest. I'm probably not ever going to do a cat journal because I'm just not that into kitty cats. I also have never, oddly enough, I've never done like a dog book either. And I really like dogs. So, except for, I shouldn't say I haven't done a dog book. I've done a dog book for my son's girlfriend, for her dogs, but that wasn't done on camera. It was just done because she asked me to make her one. So, I mean, I guess if I get commissioned to do a kitty cat journal, I would, but since I'm not that into cats, I think I would have trouble pulling it together, because I used to like cats like years and years ago when I was, I don't know, like in 8th grade. I had a cat when I first got married, but it was a very old cat. Okay, so there's 2, and I'm just kind of laying these out over here to see how many. I think we're going to get like 5 total is what I think. And keep these because you can use these for journal cards in this book.
Sorry, I couldn't be here.
Larry's here. Okay, 4 3/4
Talk to Raquel too.
by 3 3/4. 4 3/4.
What's everybody doing tonight?
3 3/4. They were looking for you.
I'm here now. Sorry.
3 3/4.
It's something I had to do.
I'm sorry. I want to like cats. I'm just not a cat person, I guess. The older I get. And just not very much. You're not a cat person, or are you either?
I think cats are cute. I just don't like them walking all over my table. We've had them in the past, and you look, and next thing you know, they're standing on the table looking at you.
You know what surprises me?
Or climbing up the Christmas tree or something.
That your sister has cats. Like, because she's such a clean person.
Oh, I don't know.
For her to have them, just, it surprises me a little, that's all.
She likes them, though. We always had dogs, mostly.
Mm-hmm. There you go, guys. They're so cuddly. I don't know.
Hello, Ruth Nobles.
All right, we're going to get 4 in here.
There's
And then
more.
I'm going to cut a 5th one, too.
And there's Kelly, Mary Ferguson, and Molly Jasper. Where I've been. Here and there and everywhere. So I had to run someplace. Cats are pretty clean there. Yeah, they are very clean. They're a clean animal. Yeah.
I was telling him something special we got to do today was we got to have lunch with your mom, and that was really nice.
It was nice.
Cats are pretty clean,
doing
actually.
pretty good.
I don't know. You're going to have to convince me otherwise because they walk in their bathroom where they tinkle and all, and then they walk all over everything. So I'm just not feeling the clean thing as much as others.
They're definitely a clean animal compared to some of them.
All right, let's get
But we had that cat when we first got married, and he'd tell it get off the table and he'd get down. And you'd go and get in the car and look in the window to be standing at the table.
Yep.
But
Moses.
it was a nice cat. Yeah, we named it Moses.
The cat's name was Moses. Barn cats are good. I'll agree. We had a cat outside here when we first moved here. It was not our cat. It came with the house. But it was feral and you know, it's
it was a wild cat.
Yeah.
It wouldn't come in the house.
Hi, Angela. Yeah, it wouldn't come in.
And it would be gone for a month and you think it's dead. And next thing you know, it'd show up on the back door.
I think everybody in this neighborhood was feeding that cat.
I think it would go from here to probably miles.
I actually very much agree with you there, Judy Moore. We had a dog in the house, but we didn't let it on the couch. Well, at least not when we were home anyways.
Yeah, dogs definitely they'd make a mess.
All right, let's go with one more, but I didn't score this one.
It is what it is. If you like them inside, you can have them inside.
Don't get me wrong, I don't hate cats, okay? I don't hate them. They're not my cup of tea. Kelly says, enjoy your parents while you can. My parents are both gone. And the only parent that's left is Larry's mom. And she's 85. She'll be 86 soon.
She still drives?
She does. She still lives.
She has her mind very good.
She still lives on her own.
Yeah, she still lives.
She was showing me when Larry took her to the doctor last week. They went to the thrift store. I don't feel like that's wrong. And she bought a purse, and she was showing me her purse today.
It was purple.
It's a purple. She got a purple
cool.
purse. Okay, so I did several of these. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to start adding them straight down. Now, if I have one too many, it's okay. So when I do this, when this is all said and done, this will tie here in the center and hold all of those flaps down.
And 2 cats, Phoenix, Sinclair, and Stella Marie. Oh, there's a pretty cool names for cats.
Phoenix.
You should have named it Phoenix, Arizona.
Well, I had a cat when Larry and I first got married. I had a cat. And the thing's name was Ashley. It was black. And it used to sleep at the top on the staircase. It used to sleep, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he'd go down the steps in the middle of the night and he'd step on that poor cat. But for how old that cat was, it could hold its own, buddy. It'd be Whew. Okay. Tammy Johnson, hello. So you don't have comments?
They don't come up.
Huh.
I had to clear my catch. Now they're coming in some, but they're still... Oh, I see Tammy Johnson. There we go. They're not coming up as quick as you're getting them. Used to have a cat named Ashes. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how do you break a cat from getting on a counter?
Well, their son, they have a dog that gets on the counter.
Yes.
It climbs up on the counter.
It's not a little dog either.
No, it's a big dog.
It's a pity mix is what it is. And that thing just...
Charlene, I hope I can stay home when I get 85.
Mm-hmm. Me too. So you just keep gluing and building straight all the way down.
My son's cat is named Ash. He's a beautiful gray. Okay. You can't keep them off the furniture. No, probably not. But just like our Boston Terrier, she'd be on the furniture when you work.
Kabuki. Janet Tomlinson's cat's name is Kabuki. Is that how you say it? Kabuki?
You don't go on the counter. Oh, some of them don't go on
foil. The counter. Okay. Let's get some aluminum foil. I have to tell you, I said it would take 5, but look, it's going to take probably 7.
My dog will jump on the counter. He thinks he's a cat.
That's what their dog's name is. Hope. They have 3 dogs, 3 dogs and a newborn, and sounds like a
You're right, Molly.
Hollywood movie.
Newspaper and spray bottles. Yes, spray bottle. They do not like a spray bottle.
Well,
it doesn't hurt them though.
Isn't that looking nice?
And the newspaper doesn't hurt them either. You don't hit them.
They just don't like the sound. You crack the sound of it. Okay, 5 inches wide. Four and a half.
They didn't like the can opener, huh? Our dog would bark at we had a coffee grinder.
Oh my gosh.
And she would bark her head off at that coffee grinder. She was so fun. We loved her. But she was always on the furniture. You didn't think she was, and you come out in the middle of the night, she'd be snoozing on the couch.
Sometimes I do embossing, but for me to get the embossing machine out, it's a whole process. Not that I don't like doing it, but I have to tell you, I'm not a super big fan of embossed papers, and that's a personal preference. So Joyful Rose is saying about embossing on your papers. If you have embossing folders, you can emboss your pieces. Absolutely, and it'll probably look really stunning. It's just that's not a style that that I personally care for. You're having pizza with meatballs and onions. All right, so we need 4 3/4.
Sounds good, Susan. Yes.
And then
I'd hold the onions though, but the meatballs, I'd go for that.
3 3/4. And 3 3/4. Oh, how did you break it, Tammy Johnson? I know you dropped it, but like, did something actually... They're plastic, so, I can see that it happens, but...
Your paper cutter, is that what broke?
Yep.
You don't want to drop our paper cutter. It'd probably put a hole in the floor, it's that heavy.
Oh,
that
one. I think she's talking about her one like this. But this part here, a lot of people don't know this because I don't do it. This part here comes out.
I could go for pizza right now too, Judy Moore.
This comes out, okay, and then when you want to score, it gives you a flat kind of edge to lean up against. So some people, if that popped out, it was supposed to. Okay. One more.
Everybody's up for pizza today.
I don't think I wouldn't want pizza tonight. I don't know. Maybe it's I'm still full from lunchtime. That Chick-fil-A is still laying down there. Okay. All right, so there we go. Let's put these in. Oh, yep. You need a new one. Oh, you're talking about embossing, not embossing. Gotcha. I have all the stuff to do it. I haven't done it in a really long time.
Sounds good, Debbie. You know, I could eat that. Benjamin pizza would be great tonight.
So by the way, if you're watching this on replay over on YouTube, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. All right, here's my last piece. So I'm not going to do another one at the bottom. I could probably squeeze another one on, but I'm not gonna force the issue. Right? We'll just leave that little bit there. 6 days of being sick. Taco salad Wednesday.
Tracy said 6 days of being sick.
Okay, so then this will fold down, and then this will tie.
Yeah, definitely hope you're feeling better, Bonnie Butler.
Okay. I'm going to tie it. I'm going to see if I have something within my grasp. All right, and I'm leaving it kind of loopy. It's a little loopy, you guys, because I'm going to trim these off for however big it gets. I want people to have enough of a tie, and if it hangs out top, bottom, it doesn't matter to me. Hot dogs. So far all is well. I have not gotten my notification yet. We have to wait for a notification, and then we can put in we'll have 30 days, you know, till they start deleting our videos, and then we can file for an extension, so we can get like another 60 days, I think, out of it. I think is how that's gonna work. Give me 1 second. I have something that I think I might want to use here. If I can find it. Right here. How about that? That works. Okay. So we're going to use prayers from the little prayer book that I had.
There's Marcella. Hello.
And we're going to use these. Okay, so these you can get at any store has them, really. But I get mine from Hobby Lobby. And they're photo corners. Who remembers this from your scrapbooking days? So I have these white photo corners. You can ink them if you don't want the white. Sausage and pancakes, yummy. But these they're sticky, right? So if I take this, I can put it over the corners of my pages. I'm on YouTube, yep.
Right now.
No, I'm not live on YouTube right now, no. I'm just, I'll be uploading this video over there to a playlist. Alright, so I'm just slipping these over the end. Just like
Well,
so.
I hope the insurance company's working with you and not giving you a hard time, Connie Gilman. Prayers for that.
Okay, let me scoop this out of the way. So you just want to slide them over the edge. They're sticky on the back. I kind of wish that they weren't so sticky. Okay. And then I'm going to take glue, and I'm going to glue the whole thing onto one of these. All right. So the whole thing is going to get glued onto here like this. And it's going to look real pretty.
I read somewhere today it didn't apply to lies in groups. That would be amazing if true.
It's true for a little while. I don't think they have the manpower to do it all. I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to be grabbing those group videos too. I'm just not willing to take the chance. Okay, let's see. I'm going to take this and
Okay.
lining up those corners, you guys. Just like so. Doesn't that look pretty?
Is that clear attached to your board?
my cutter attached to my board.
Yes, it is.
My trim and scoreboard, that's what it's called, Marcella. It's called a trim and scoreboard. It's a cutter and a scoring board. Is that what you meant? Okay, so let's...
Your cutter, it's attached. It flips over.
Yeah, it's attached. Yeah. All right, let's find what other ones we want.
Oh no, that heat shuts off and it feels like it's cold in here.
Yeah, this one. Right. It's going to look good there. I'm trying to grab a couple from different places. Oh, these have... They got strings, you guys.
So that's what I ordered, and I only received the board. I guess it depends which.
Oh, maybe. If you ordered a scoreboard, then you only got the score part. You didn't get the cutter part. I've lost my little book.
Yeah, I guess you have to order the cutter and scoreboard together, correct?
Yeah. So see, there's
Send it back.
There's some things in here that are for Christmas. Okay, so I'm just picking out the ones I want. I have one more here. One more, please. Okay, so my plan is to do exactly what I did to all of them. Okay, what I did here with the things, I'm going to do to each one of these. Now, I could put the things on, but I'm so bad at getting them to line up that I'm just better off to take them, whoops, and slip them over. It's okay if I'm touching them. I don't mind. If you're going to use them as the sticky part, don't touch the back sides because the oils from your fingers get on them and then it won't stick. But I'm using glue too, so I'll be okay. Debbie Veneer, it is. Yeah, you can, I sew it into, look at, I have it sewn in right here. And we add stuff onto it all the time. Is that what you mean? Like I can glue pockets onto it, or do you mean you want to make pockets out of it? Because if you want to make pockets out of it, I would suggest backing it onto some cardstock. And that's just because you'll be sliding a lot of things in and out of it. Okay, so each time I do this, I'm going to have to... Up we go, down we go.
Marcella was saying, I said with trimmer, that's okay. It was from the We Remember the Keepers.
I feel like maybe I ought to stick a little bit of glue and then put them on the pocket instead of trying to do a balancing act here. Now I got glue on my sweater. This is making me slow down a little bit. Glue my fingers together. So we're just adding prayers to each of these flips. That's what the plan is here.
Marcel saying something and Joe Brown.
Marcella is saying what? About the trimmer? Yeah, message them and make sure. Can you read that to me? I have a Bible story and Bible study pages. I go live on both. There was a place that said deletion. I didn't understand this and posted. It jumped on me. I lost months worth of videos. Yep. They honestly, I think, I'm not going to badmouth Facebook because it's their platform and their policies are subject to change and they don't have to tell us at all. I saw it, a thing, I guess maybe about 2 weeks ago about videos getting deleted, and I thought it was spam. I thought it was something that's, the scammers are always trying to get you, right? So that's what I thought it was. And I ignored it. And I didn't pay attention to it until last night when it came up again. Maybe we could have got a little bit more notice, but we didn't. And it's okay. I'm okay. I'm going to pivot with it. I care about the last... the last year's worth of stuff.
Just not doing it tonight, Ruth Buckwalmer, that's all.
We've had a day. We spent time with his mom and stuff today, and it's been a long day, so. And I don't like to cancel videos ever, so I don't. But we're both a little on the tired side. So you do have a little bit of wiggle room when you're starting to glue these down. I mean, if you want to see the hand slap, we can do that. I like this one.
Where did you get the color from? You get it from
Myborn. You can get them, well, you used to be able to get them at Michael's. I don't know if you can still get them there or not, but you can get them on Amazon. And if you can't find them and you message me, I'll get you a link. Hang on, guys. This one is, there we go. I think it looks, do you guys like it with the corners? Who's going to try it with corners in your own books?
Debbie Venor saying, I want a glue a pocket to colored paper, but I have just been so confused about adding pockets and which paper is safe to add.
Well, the paper that we dye is safe to add. Listen, you're not, we're not parking cars on these pages. We're putting tags in them. Of course, you don't want to overstuff something to the point of, that came off of there and it does not want to slide back on there.
Happy Wednesday, Barb.
You don't want to put stuff in your pockets on any of your pages that are super heavy. If you do, then you want to be adding some cardstock in there for sure. Hope I'm answering your questions. Good. Good. You remember the corners for the photo albums, right? And we used them in the 90s. I used them for scrapbooking. It was a big deal. And these are paper, so you can even you can dye them, use your inks and ink them up. Yeah, so pictures. I'm just using them as decorative thing. I honestly bought them for my music journal of the month book, so that way I could put places to add photos. But I haven't done it yet. But I bought 2 packs of them, so I have plenty. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. And then we're adding a little bit of vintage into this book too, which I'm loving. I think it's turning out super pretty. I'm liking it. Tracy.
Gotta give them a breathe deeply, enjoy the process, and remember it's only paper.
Yeah.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Yep. Although, if you sew it into signature and it doesn't hang tight because your pocket tore away, I guess what I should be asking is like, what's the big concern? What's your biggest concern with it? Are you most concerned that the pocket will tear away from the page? Are you most concerned that the page won't handle what you're going to put into the pocket? Like, what's your biggest worry with it?
It sure is quiet.
Sure is.
I apologize, everyone. I just couldn't wrap myself around crafting tonight.
It's been a long day. And we're trying to also figure out what's going to be best for the page. Ouch. With the impending deletion type stuff. There's a lot goes in behind the scenes that not everyone always remembers or realizes. So I did keep the ones with the pictures up and not just the wording. The pocket should be cardstock, yes, in my opinion. Because if it's just paper, it could rip. But if you're putting a pocket onto paper, like the paper here, this will hold a paper. This will hold a pocket. The stuff that we dye on, absolutely. I do it all the time, and I've not had anyone come back to me and say that, you know, something's come apart. Only one time have I had somebody have to send something back to me, and that's because I used washi tape. I thought washi tape was going to be good enough. All right, we're almost done here. We get done this waterfall, that's going to be it for us today. Because if you didn't catch the memo, we had a long day. Ooh. Thanks, Molly. When he comes back out here, I'll tell him you said so. Bee ephemera on cardstock. I know. The bee ephemera was probably like the worst. So we got bee books from Amazon, and the quality just is not there. So I advised everybody over there to glue their ephemera onto cardstock. And that's what some of us have been busy doing. Oh my goodness, if I had to put one more pocket on there, I'd have used a whole sheet of these onto here. Oh, nice. If you haven't sewn it into your signature yet, Debbie, you can do it. All right, there we go. Oh my gosh, yeah. I think that's sweet. Tell me what you think in the comments. Have a little flip through. See what it looks like. So we didn't do anything else in the book today. The only thing we did during this video is the waterfall. So this will make a really good reference replay video. So make sure to bookmark it over on YouTube for sure. It'll go into the playlist with the other videos from the prayer book. Now look, this is going to be a chubby girl too, I think, because we're adding things and we're making it heavier, bulkier, all of that. So we've got the rainbow. It says, long, long ago, God set his bow high in the heavens above. The winds may blow, come rain or snow. 'Tis a sign of his great love. So each of them have something along that lines. Dear Father, our daily bread and every gift that comes from thee, we thank thee. And it's like Old Testament type, right? Thanks, guys. So, and again, I'm using blues because of the skies and stuff. Even though the cover is in our face red, it's fine. We're looking good. When we kneel to pray, O Lord, before you, now we kneel and clasp our folded hands to pray. We know that you watch over us and truly guide us day by day. Bless all children everywhere who bow themselves this day in prayer. That's nice, right? I think it's very, very sweet, and I'm loving it. So the back side I'm leaving alone. For whoever gets this, they could add photos or they can write in it. They could also maybe cut out prayers of other things and put it in there as well. I was going to put a pocket underneath, but I'm not gonna. We're just going to let it be living together all nice and sweet. And we're just going to tie this up. Thank you. All right, so tomorrow night, 5 o'clock, you guys. No, I'm in Craft Around the Clock tomorrow night at 4:45. So 4:45 tomorrow. And I'll see you here then. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, but we'll be doing something. So you can show up. We might work in the tea journal. I was thinking about maybe doing another small style journal that I would do only on my Craft Around the Clock times. But you'll have to show up to see. Also, I want you to be on the watch. We're going to put up a new poll by the weekend, you guys. By the weekend, a new poll will go up and you can help vote on what our special book for March will be. January was, who remembers? Ooh, February was, who remembers, the Tea Party. And we did the Rooster one in January. So we did Rooster in January and we did Tea Party in February. What will March be? I'm going to limit the number of answers you can pick from, though. So all the things, right? Okay, so we're going to let you guys go. We hope you all have a really good rest of your night. Remember to always be kind because you never know what someone's going through. And I'll see you all real soon. Again, if you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, a heart, a sprinkle out, or go ahead and leave us a comment that you watched here on replay. Hit that follow button. Also, if you're watching over on YouTube, it was not a dual live, but it was, this is a pre-recorded video over there, and there you can hit that subscribe button, okay? All right, we'll see you all real soon. It's my birthday month too, Miss Bonnie Butler. All right, you guys, we'll see you all real soon. Bye.